this in a safe fashion. But there must be another TAC plan that's in place further on down this highway,
well,
and I'm sure we'll be seeing it.
Further down the highway, I guess if you look at the maps, we were looking, and 45 takes you to Houston. So as you, let's say you are a member of the Houston Police Department, what might you be doing, tactically speaking, to aid in this pursuit and hopefully put it to a stop?
Get rid of a lot of the traffic that's on that road where the pursuit is taking place. Have vehicles that are way ahead exit off that highway so we have less traffic, so they can have an opportunity to use multiple tactical plans, whether it's going to be a box, whether it's going to be a pit maneuver, whether it's going to be a spike strip.
How far ahead do you think police are planning?
Well, I would think with the communication system that they have, I would think it would be, relatively maybe a mile or two ahead.
A mile or two ahead. And if you can't, Mike, are you still on the line?
Yeah, I'm still here, bro.
Mike, let me ask you, Wally did a great job explaining, Mike, maybe if you could weigh in as well, on just the different options. As we watch this car fly down this highway, what are the different options? We've seen unsuccessful attempts at throwing down those spike strips. What are other maneuvers that police and these cop cars can do to stop this guy or gal?
Well, it's difficult because as we've seen the spike strips, just laying them out there is difficult. We've had a number of officers killed in the line of duty this year involved in vehicle pursuits. And also, as was mentioned, is the pit maneuver and basically just trying to wait this person out and see if they run out of gas. But if he was in a gas station and he has a full tank of gas, just like Chuck said, he could go all the way past Houston. He could go a long way. But the main thing is the safety of the public. That's what you're worried about. Because you always have to assume that this person inside this vehicle could be armed and dangerous. You really don't know exactly, what it was that brought this person who decided to run from the police. And everybody thinks that they're going to be able to run from the police or not. But we see this car now looks like he's going maybe 65, 70 now, in and out of traffic, moving right along. And one of the other things too that truckers, they go along. They have a citizens band radio system. They talk to each other also down the road, and sometimes they can provide law enforcement with intelligence of what's up ahead also. Because you figure if he's going 65 miles an hour, that's basically at 60 miles, that's a mile a minute that person is going along the highway. So, up ahead, they're trying to make plans well ahead. Now, it looked like for a minute that he was going to try to go off the road. Here he is now going off on
the shoulder almost.
On the shoulder, yep.
Yep. Now he's back. I think he was trying to avoid spike strips, it looked like. Here's a map of where we're talking about Conroe, that area of Texas, well south of Dallas on I-45. I'm sorry, Corsicana is the town I'm trying to remember the name of, near what's called the Texas Industries Lake. And we're talking maybe 2 hours or less from the Houston metro area. Do they care whether he gets into that traffic?
Oh, absolutely, because you figure, Chuck, there is a lot of traffic around Houston. They're central time zone right now, so they're in their kind of lunch hour rush time, if you will. And by the time he gets down there, it's going to be pushing rush hour on a holiday Friday. So
yeah, on a getaway Friday.
Yeah, exactly. So there's going to be a lot of people on the road. I mean, I was just out here in Atlanta with one of my law enforcement friends, and there's a lot of traffic just out in the Atlanta area already. So I know Houston's very congested, but they've got to be planning well ahead, and DPS is probably telling them you have a chase coming your way. So